Bro, I finally understand what Watch the Party Die was truly about and how it ties into the Super Bowl, the release of the song, and now Diddy being indicted. Y'all listen, this might blow your mind. Now, understanding the message isn't about decoding every lyric, it's about understanding the spiritual message being delivered. The song is a foretelling, a precursor to a cultural shift we're about to go through, and the evidence is already there. You might ask, if it's spiritual, then why Kendrick as a messenger? It's not just that Kendrick is at the forefront of the culture and the biggest voice of the people right now. It's also through his nature as a Gemini. A Gemini's expression of energy is through duality, which is why their symbol is like an 11. We know culturally 11 can represent the veil between spiritual and the physical. The Day of the Dead, November 1st, signifies this understanding. Likewise, spirit communicates through Gemini. That's why our best rappers are Geminis and Virgos, because they're ruled by Mercury, which controls communication. So a song dropping during Virgo on 9/11 is definitely an effective time to communicate a message. I hope y'all following now. Peep. It's Watch the Party Die. Now what or who does the party represent? So when Biggie Smalls, a Gemini, came out with the help of Puff, what was his first message? Party and BS. Big put out the message, but Puff was the architect of the Party and BS era. So much so that now Puff's name is synonymous with party. More specifically, a Diddy party, which we culturally recognize as a dark, sexual, ritualistic type of industry party that initiate those going that path in hip-hop. We have collectively spoken and said, no Diddy. Now the Diddy indictments are symbolic to the death of this party. Now when Kendrick Lamar and his fellow Gemini said, no more parties in LA, it's a double entendre for where the funeral will be held. Ironically, in New Orleans, the only place where the funeral is a party. What better place to deliver a message of the cultural shift than on the grandest stage, the Super Bowl, and in New Orleans, the spiritual capital of the U.S.? This isn't just Kendrick Lamar being prophetic, it's a part of the natural spiritual evolution of hip-hop. And Kendrick, a Gemini, being the current voice of what's being channeled. We can only go so far in one direction before the pendulum swings. So we're watching the current party of hip-hop die, and it's returning to its true essence.